And of course, let's discuss more in the box. And why ahead does it seem that Liz Cambage is talking so much now? And beginning to think up what instance of self-denial is more, has had more steam, if you like, than Liz Cambage's charade about she playing in the Tigers team or not. But then Kani and Cosmos joins me right on the show. And, well, what have you made about her? I mean, after racially slurring Nigerians, talking about them being monkeys and saying she wouldn't stoop so low. But then now she's in that interview coming back, saying all that she said. I don't understand the back and forth.
Well, I think it's meant the way you know the way regular people say it.
Because I'm actually beginning to imagine which more what other instance really have we ever had a black talking about another black the way she does? I mean, what kind of self-denial, what extent or degree of self-denial have we just seen from her?
I think she felt superior at the time. And this is what they used to say, that whatever you see, be careful, especially when it is in the digital space. Be careful because it will come back years later to haunt you. I was just looking at the Daily Mail right now. The video of that episode where she reportedly said those things. So, okay, allegedly. I don't know which one is the right one.
He says the video.
Is it
says
reportedly or allegedly? I don't know.
Cosmos, you are killing me right here, I swear.
Because, honestly speaking...
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Those words are just...
Whatever you want to say, I just know it's cloud chasing.
No. They're just lingual jargons for me. Because if you think of it...
With the kind of job we do, we need to,
come on. That's the reason...
She should have thought better about
No, that's the reason why we are in this box.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
The reason why. See, when you're in this box, I feel like we have the temerity to say anything it is we want to say. And
I agree.
We'll try as much as possible not to be very vulgar, obviously.
I agree.
The truth is the truth, right?
Absolutely.
If you say she felt way bigger than the D-Tigers players, that's factual.
At the time.
But for me, I feel like, see, that's the problem with a lot of these African Americans. I'm on the social media space a lot.
Is she an American or she's an Aussie?
No, whatever it is she is. I'm sorry, I don't really care. See, that's the problem with a lot of them, these mixed race African people, right? They sort of have this complex of they looking like they are better off than the actual Africans. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram, and especially on Twitter, you see some of these interactions.
It's now X, you know.
Elon Musk.
Are you in 2022?
Elon Musk, rest. Like, you see these interactions and you're like, what is even going on? Asking people, how the hell are you using internet? Do you have internet in your place?
Exactly.
Is there electricity? Are you guys not supposed to be dressing in leaves and all of these things? And for me, it's just funny.
Who sets these standards? Actually?
No, it's stupidity.
That's the question. Who sets the standards?
See, Ayo, the question should be ment or malaria, and in this case, the serious ment. Because coming back to Liz Cambage, Cosmos. I played sports, right?
Okay.
I understand the emotions of sport.
Yes.
Right. I understand how big of a deal it is to deal with your emotions, right?
Yes,
when it gets to certain stages. But we can't even use emotions to judge this because it wasn't even an actual game. It was a scrimmage.
Exactly.
And it wasn't even what you said about knowing what to say, when to say, that's 100% factual. But my own thing was, it was a scrimmage, number one. Number two, that girl's name is Elizabeth Folake Cambage.
And she started to leave.
Interesting.
Her name is Elizabeth Folake. Folake.
Yoruba name.
Do you get me? And the crazy thing is, she's born to a Nigerian father, obviously, an Aussie mother. But she was born in the most Nigerian of all places to be born, London.
Of course. London is another Lagos.
The most Nigerian of all places.
They have thousands of Nigerians.
London is literally like
Lagos is the commercial capital. So what capital is London now?
London is also the commercial capital of the United Kingdom.
Its capital.
No. I'm talking of Nigeria now. You say it's
in its capital of Nigeria.
You said it's the most Nigerian place.
Yes, because you have, in fact, there are towns whereby it's just Nigerians that stay.
Do you get me?
So
if you come out and say like a
Yes, I'm serious.
If you come out and say like a Peckham, South London, and you shout Ekaro, probably like 200 people
there.
Do you get me?
I be the Tottenham area.
Do you get? So it's funny that you are in this area, you grew up in London, obviously, born in London, to a Nigerian father, and your first thought, I'm not even saying playing against the Nigerian team, I'm saying playing against anybody. She's brown skin. And your first thought is
brown skin girl.
Come on, Eli. What sort of emotion is running through you at the moment? And the only word that pops into your cerebrum is monkeys. Come on.
Exactly.
Let's be serious.
And that is why I said we need to be very careful what we put in the media space or whatever we see. Like, and that's why, of course, obviously, I'm using those words reported. You allegedly.
I want you to even imagine now what kind of temerity was in her to say those kind of things at the time that she did.
And it came back to hit you.
I mean,
less
you know,
than
the thing
2
about
years
social
later.
media is it never forgets.
It will never forget.
Never forget.
50 years from
It's
now.
literally just a year ago, if I can remember correctly. I think it was like around May 2020. That was when the scrimmage happened. I know the crazy thing
Like
for
2
me
years
is
ago, not like
2020.
Yeah.
I said 2022. Sorry, 2022. It was 2022 actually. I'm not even
I thought it was no, it's
2021.
21 because it was a pre-match to the Tokyo
Olympics. Yeah.
So it's
okay,
2021.
very good. So just before the Olympics.
Yeah.
And you know the annoying thing is, she has the precedence of this. I won't say bad. If I say bad, it's an understatement. Of these terrible behaviors. If you look at a track record with the LA Sparks,
Exactly.
a track record with even the Aussie national team.
Exactly.
She has this, like Cosmo says, she has this
Disciplinary
larger than
issues.
It's not even disciplinary. It's just I'm larger. You know
Ibikunle.
that I'm larger than whatever it
Ibikunle.
is.
It's
yeah?
Kanye, it's not
Ibikunle.
Ibikunle.
Wow.
He is
He was not on the show last
Ibikunle.
week.
Wow.
He is Kanye.
He was not on the show
I'll
last
allow you
week.
call him
Sorry. Kanye, like Cosmos the brand, right? Kanye.
Okay.
One come on.
No,
One come.
I swear, I'm not even going to lie, man.
One come.
I feel like
For those who don't
Collect
understand
call.
that thing you just said,
Don't worry, I can interpret. They no train am. Okay, they no train am. It's PJ.
choose your language, but choose it wisely. as
She
well.
wasn't trained. She does not have home training.
You know,
Yes, I think that's
the
word.
thing is, I think
Yeah.
since when this is a very large platform,
Yeah.
we should try to understand that mixed race parenting will not stop now. It's not a now thing.
It
and
is
will
not
continue
a
to happen.
problem. No,
But the
because
thing is,
I know several
the
mixed
parents,
race people.
I think the parents need to understand, make her understand that. I don't. Obviously, maybe it is far gone now because she's about. I think 31 or
then
32.
what is it?
But they should have
What
done that
is-
homework way before.
What is it with interviews? We just saw Dele Ali some time ago do something different, something similar, if you
Yeah.
like. And at the end of the day, he was busted. But
Dele Ali did not say.
I know it's not
that, you know,
a like-for-like
it's
situation,
not a
but
like-for-like
I'm
situation.
saying it's becoming a trend, a pattern. Okay, I come out, I do an interview for some glory hunting, as it were, and at the end of the day, I get busted.
You know this thing that they say about rejoinders, PR people. Okay, so she's had a hard time with the Sparks, with the Oxy national team. She's pretty much on her way out of basketball, as we say it. But then you came out with a rejoinder and you said those things and you debunked it because she said those things then she debunked it and the video comes out and the same persons that you say they are one word and you came back and you said you are already talking. You lied. Already talking to the MBBF. I knew that, of course, our colleague, can I mention her name? Ibikunle?
Yeah, you can.
I knew our colleague
Don't
was
make
going
that
to
mistake again.
Queen, sorry, I knew Queen Moseph was going to find out.
Yeah.
Because I knew she was going to find out, and I was waiting for her because, of course, she's an authority. I have my ways of finding out as well, but I was waiting for her. Now, when I saw that tweet yesterday,
And I think she's joining us
it
as
was
well now.
awesome.
So,
Okay, yeah.
Queen,
Queen.
what are your thoughts on this? Absolutely disgusting. I've seen your reaction of it on social media, and you've not liked how it went down. I mean,
and set up.
what have you thought about it, Queen? And what perhaps you think is the way forward for Liz Cambage? Any way out of this for her?
Sadly, to hear what Liz Cambage coming out to deny the report that she made racial slurs during that scrimmage between Nigeria and Australia, calling the Nigerian team monkeys, that they should go to their third world countries. These are issues or things confirmed by the Opals, that's the Australian team, as well as the Nigerian team. So the two teams have confirmed that she said that, and they were not really happy about. If you look at the footage of what went down during that scrimmage, you realize that even when she had to slap, she first elbowed, give an elbow on Vicky McCauley, Afterwards, she slapped Aisha Mohammed, and Aisha had to retaliate. Even her teammates didn't even come to help or even come to stop the fight or even try to even help out in fighting for that punch she got from Aisha, because they knew the sort of player that Liz has been and how she has been sort of toxic, bringing sort of toxicity into the team. So this is someone who has been complaining about the bubble they were preparing for the Olympics. Didn't want to play in the bubble and all of that. Getting to play against the Nigerian team, a lot of complaints here and there. I think she has an ego problem and also a mental issue as well, of which, if you remember, she also had to walk out of the team during the Olympics and said she's not going to play because she needs to sort out her issue mentally. She had some mental health concern which she needed to take care of. So even at a WNBA team she played for, they don't also want her. And the former captain of the Australian team, of the Uppers team, Jenna, she also confirmed that she made all those statements and they won't even want her back on the team. So you see how players, teams, coaches are trying to stay away from Liz Cambage. It just goes to confirm that she's not needed in the team, and she brings this sort of toxicity, disunity, and it causes a lot of problem on the team. I'm talking about what she made and the claim she made that the Nigerian team or the Nigerian Federation, Basketball Federation wanted. I think they're false. False because I made some calls to the Nigerian Basketball Federation on a post, on an interview she had, which was published on Twitter a few days ago, and they denied the report that they've never contacted Liz Cambage. They've never contacted. They don't even have her in her plans. Of which later on, after making that claims on Twitter, she has come to say, okay, yes, they are not coming for her. She was the one coming for the Nigerian team. And finding out what happened during that scrimmage, it was confirmed that afterwards, after all the punches and all of that, she went to the locker room of the Nigerian team and she had to apologize for what she said. And she also she was trying to sell herself to the then Coach Otis Ogle, that she would like to play for the Nigerian team. And for Coach Otis, wow, a top player like Liz, having Liz, and at that time it was a period where we're hoping that the two Ogunbeke sisters, as well as Elizabeth Williams, would join up with the Day Tigers. So having all these kind of players, you'll be assured of getting a medal at least, because they are very good contributors to the team. So that was just it. It ended that way. But for the Federation with Liz, never of such happened. She later was trying to contact the Federation after she made that interview with Bleacher Report about what she said and if she would love to play. And they never had her in her plan. And according to them, they don't think they will ever want her to play for the Day Tigers. So with all of this that happened, Liz needs to she needs to sort herself out mentally. Maybe she needs to get a psychologist to help her through, because everybody can't be wrong and you are the only right person. And Promise Amukamara, the Tigers guard, as well as Izine Kalu, have all confirmed that she said all of that. She called them monkeys. She told them they should go back to their third world country. And it's unfortunate because this is a player who has a Nigerian father and an Australian mother, born in UK, but has a Nigerian father. Her middle name is Folake. So is that bad that this is your second country you're referring to in that manner? But it is what it is. I won't even wish for her to play. If she didn't have this bad attitude or this side of our style, I would have welcomed that. Okay, this is a good development. But for the sort of player that she is, zero attitude, a talented player, it's a no-no.
Well then, thank you.